everyone, welcome to my channel Data Universe. Here you will find practical SQL tutorials, tips on mastering SQL for data analytics. Let's start and grow together. Constraints. SQL constraints are used to specify rules for data in table. That means constraints are used to limit the type of data that can go into table. This ensures accuracy and reliability of the data in the table. If there is any violation between constraints and the data action, then the action is aborted. We can specify constraints at the time of creating table using create table statement, or we can also specify constraints after creating table using alter table constraints. Let's see different types of constraints. Not null. If column specified as not null, then it will not be able to store null value in this particular column. Unique constraint. All the values in that column must be unique. That means this column cannot have repetitive values. Primary key. It is a field which can uniquely identify each row in a table. If any column is specified as a primary key, it cannot have null values and all the values should be unique. Foreign key. It is a field which can uniquely identify each row in another table. Check constraint. This ensures that value in a column satisfy a specific condition. Default constraint. This set a default value for a column if no value is specified. Let's see how we can use these constraints in practical. I have created employee table where I have used different constraints for different column. I have used primary key constraint for EMP ID column, not null constraint for EMP name column, unique constraint on EMP department column, and check constraint on EMP age column with a condition that EMP age should be greater than 18, and default constraint for EMP salary column. Here I have set default value should be 20,000 for this EMP salary column. Let's execute this employee table. Right now we don't have any entry in the table. First we will see not null constraint. It ensures that the value in that particular column cannot be null. So if we try to insert null value in EMP name column, it will not allow. So let's see. So it is giving error that column EMP name cannot be null because we have used not null constraint on EMP name column. So this value cannot be null. I'm inserting A in EMP name column. Let's see. Now it is executed and the value is inserted in the table. Next we will see unique constraint. It ensures that once the column is specified as with the unique constraint, the values in that column should be unique. So it should have all the unique values in EMP department column. We have already inserted one value with the sales as a department. If we try to insert the same value, it will throw error that duplicate entry cells for key employee department. Let's put analyst in the department column. Now it is executed successfully. Let's see in the table. Yes, we got two entries in the table. Next is primary key. When any column is specified as a primary key, value in that column cannot be null and it should have all unique values. First, we will try to insert value with the same EMP ID 3. It will give error of duplicate entry. Here we will change EMP ID as a 4. Now it is executed successfully and the record is inserted in the table. So the value of this primary key column should be unique. Also, we will see the next criteria. Value in that column should not be null. So let's execute this statement. It is giving error that EMP ID cannot be null. We will assign we will assign value to EMP ID as 5. Now it is executed successfully and the record is inserted in the table. So in this way, primary key cannot have null values and all the values in that column should be unique. It cannot have duplicate records when any column is specified as primary key. Next is check constraint. Here we have used check constraint on EMP age column where we have given condition that EMP age should be greater than 18. So if we try to insert any value which is less than 18, it will not allow. So let's try with 16 value in EMPH column. It is giving error that check constraint EMP check 1 is violated. This is because value in EMPH column is less than 18. Let's try with value 20 in EMPH column. It is executed successfully and this record is inserted into table. EMP ID 6, age is 20. In this way, we can use check constraint by giving different condition on that particular column. Next is default constraint. When column is defined as a default constraint and if no value is inserted in that column, then default value is assigned. That means here we are using default constraint on employee salary column. So if we not insert any value for this employee salary column, then by default it will insert 20,000. So let's try. Here I'm not giving any employee salary value. It got executed successfully. Now we will see record in the table. As we have not assigned any value to employee salary column, 20,000 is the default value assigned to this column. So in this way, we can use default constraint by giving default value. If we have created table without defining any constraint, we can assign constraint later on giving alter table command. Here I have created employee1 table and I have not assigned any constraint. By using alter table command, we can assign constraint, alter table, table name, add constraint, constraint name. Here I am giving primary key constraint to EMP ID column. So let's execute this statement. Now, primary key constraint is assigned to EMP ID column. Similarly, we will try with unique constraint where I am assigning unique constraint to employee department column. Now, unique constraint is assigned to employee department column. We can see this constraint by using describe command. Describe table name will give information about all the constraint assigned to every column. So here we have assigned primary constraint to employee ID column and unique constraint to employee department column. So in this way, even after creating table, we can add constraint by using alter table command. If we want to drop any constraint, we can use drop command with alter command. So let's try to drop unique constraint which we have assigned to employee department ID. So alter table table name, drop constraint name. Let's execute this statement. Now it is dropped successfully. We will see table again. It is showing only primary key to employee ID and unique constraint which we had applied on employee department ID, it has been dropped. So in this way we can drop the constraint. We are left with foreign key constraint. As this is big topic, we will cover this in next upcoming videos. Your likes in this video motivates me to create more valuable content. Please subscribe the channel, like the video and press bell notification to learn more SQL concepts.